All right, welcome to your brand asset or Blog Profits Academy. Now, if you purchase just the Blog Profits Academy, you will see just this page. You may have seen other pages on your members home, which will be these ones here. Now, these pages, you will not have access to these. If you try to click on any of these, it will take you to a sales page, or it will take you to an upgrade page, or it will take you to maybe an error page or something. But if you're a coaching member, you're a platinum member or a silver member, you will have access to all these modules here. So this is just to introduce you to the Blog Profits Academy and to your how do you call it, to building your brand asset or your asset online. So if you purchase the Blog Profits Academy, you purchase any of the coaching products, then obviously you have access to this, right? So here's what's happened. If you click on this, by now, if you're watching this would have changed. You will probably be seeing a video right here in the middle, which is what you're watching right now. And you might see a search button somewhere. I'm not very sure if we're going to put that on, but you might see a search button somewhere on this page. Now, here's what happens here. This is where we create our brand, and this is where we create our asset online, right? It's very important. Now, if you don't have an asset online, you don't have a place where people get to know you, get to see you, get to hear of you, and get to connect with you, read your content, consume your content, then you're not making any impact on anybody else, because we are in a content marketing environment and we have to be creating content regularly, or as time goes on, to attract more people into our circles. So it's very key, right? So now, if you're a coaching member, what I have to say to you is that there's so many other modules that we're going to cover. You really don't have to do this right now. If you're stuck at this point, I'm going to be covering outsourcing if you're a coaching client, so you can go and outsource it in one of the best places to outsource them, and it will teach you exactly how to outsource, how to get the best people out there. So you don't have to worry about this step at all. Now, if I don't want you to spend too much time on this if you're a coaching client. Now, if you purchase just your asset creation or your Blog Profits Academy or your brand creation online, this is what you need to be focusing on. Now, most of the videos have been broken down to about 10 to 20 minutes. Some of them are like half an hour, but that's the maximum. Now, we did it that way just because we want you to be able to consume the content and to get into it. Now, I don't want you to rush it. Some of the videos are even 10 minutes, so you can consume it and then move on, right? But at every point in time, you have to be implementing. This is the point of this very module right here. This module is very hands-on, so you have to give yourself some time. So if you were to give yourself every day, say 45 minutes to an hour, just to sit down and go through the video step by step, I guarantee you within 7 days, you will have your asset up. Your asset will be up, your blog will be up, and it will be looking amazing, because trust me, I've seen people who's never had any experience at all, who are like technophobes, go through this in a matter of 10 days and come up with something amazing. So you can absolutely do this in good timing. Now, if you can't do it in good timing, or maybe you have a lot of commitments, don't bother yourself about it. Still go through the process, and then make sure that you go through all the assignments. That's very, very important. Once you get that done, you will be fine, guaranteed, right? So you know what to do. Just go through the modules one at a time. Don't be tempted to skip any of the modules, because most of the modules are linked to the modules before, right? If you're watching this, there might be a latest training. Now, this is where I put all the latest training, and one of the latest training we're going to do is going to do everything in one. Now, I'm going to show you how I actually build assets like this in a matter of 45 minutes, right? Literally, sometimes I do this in 45 minutes, sometimes half an hour, right? And I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do. So I'll shoot the whole thing. I would let you watch over my shoulder while I actually implement something for someone in about 45 minutes to an hour, so you get to see exactly the whole process at a go. Now, what I'll recommend you do is that when you get into a module, watch the video once. If you can, watch it once and then implement. If you cannot, then take your time and go through it. Now, the latest training that's going to be here, if you're seeing it right now, I'm sure you're seeing it right now. That's like a 45 minutes to an hour long video where you can actually see me doing the whole process from beginning to end without stopping, and I'll be explaining along the way. But you can sit down and watch that whole video, about 45 minutes to an hour, and that will give you a very, very good understanding of the process I kind of like go through when I'm doing something like this. Okay, so welcome to this module. I'm very excited for you. All I need you to do right now is just to follow and make sure you do the assignments on the modules, and you will be just fine. Again, if you're coaching client, and this is going to be week number 3, and if you're on week number 3, you're probably on this module right now, and I'm going to be talking to you about how you can outsource this in case you need more time, because we have more things to cover. Anyway, thank you so much for this. Welcome to this page. I'm excited to see what you create in the next few days, 1 week, 2 weeks, whatever time it is. Let me know what you come up with. If you have any questions, head on over to the Facebook group and then put your questions out there. There is also a question tab somewhere here. I think there's something about question tabs that will be put in here. If you have it right here, just put your questions in there, and myself or my VA Asma will actually help you sort this out. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.